How's it going, Reserve Nation? It's Turnmex here from Reserve Productions, and I'm here today to show you guys the ultimate guide to Jett. Jett is one of the main characters in Valorant. She's one of the main starting characters that you can get right off the bat, and we're mainly going to be going over her abilities, how to use them, and the best situations to do so. But let's quickly get into the type of character she is. Now, she is under the Duelist class, so she is more equipped to get more kills, the top frag on the team, and her kit is mainly to be viable in situations where she's by herself, and that is where she shines. But before we go any further into her abilities, let's go over one of her passive abilities that I think is very overlooked by players, and that is her ability to negate fall damage. Now, the way this works is if you go to an elevated surface and you jump, you're obviously going to fall normally. But with Jett, if you hold spacebar, you will glide, and it's actually pretty cool to see, and this ability will negate all fall damage as long as you are holding down the spacebar. You can perform many actions while doing this ability, such as shooting, reloading. You can even activate some of your other abilities while doing this. Onto her first ability, which is bound to see by default, is her Updraft. Now, Updraft is a controllable smoke projectile that if you press it once, it will block sight and do a little drop-off effect as seen here. But if you hold this ability, it becomes controllable to where your cursor is, which is very helpful. And the duration of the smoke is 5 seconds. And a little cool pro tip when you're using this smoke, always expect the smoke to be a little bit higher than your crosshairs. As you see, I'm aiming below this target, but when I activate my smoke, it actually hits the target. Now onto her Tailwind ability. Now this ability is bound by E by default, and the way you can use this is whatever direction you are moving and you simply press E, you would do a quick little dash in that direction. Very good for maneuverability, and it helps stop that slow effect when you are getting shot at. But let's say there's an enemy over here and you don't want to turn your back to him while you're running away. All you have to do is go left and click E, and you'll be quickly behind cover and ready to reposition. Now onto her Cloudburst ability. This is one of her signature abilities in my opinion. This allows Jett to actually propel herself up into the air, which can be really good for getting on top of high ground, getting into certain spots. There is some glitch spots, but I'm not going to cover all of those. But it's very helpful in order to reposition for your teammates. Not a lot of people expect it, but you got to remember that you only get 2 charge of these per round, so make sure you use them wisely. And another little pro tip that you can use with Cloudburst is if you use it and then hold space, you will glide in the air, and you're basically a flying Mercy main at that point. And now we finally go on to her ultimates, which takes 6 kills or 6 ultimate orbs to charge, and that is Bladestorm. And left click will allow you to shoot one at once, or if you choose right click, you will shoot all your projectiles in one little spread, hitting for 400 damage as you see there. And of course, this ability can be used in unison with Updraft and all that other cool stuff, so you can fly and become a Genji main all you want with this ability. But one thing you want to keep in mind is when you are using this ability that you want to aim for the head, because one knife will never kill an enemy unless you hit them in the head, which is what you really want to do. But yeah, that's the basic rundown for Jett and all her abilities and usage. My opinion, I think she's one of the better fraggers in the game. I highly recommend her if you're into the whole agility thing, if you're into fragging and you kind of like to run solo in most games, but you still want to help out the team by getting the kills that they need. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, and you guys have a terrific day. Bye-bye.